So my name is Hassan Yusuf Ali. I am 26 years old and I am attempting to be the first Sri Lankan in history to run a marathon on all of the 7 continents. A little bit about me, I've graduated from the British School in Colombo and then I did a double major in management and marketing at the University of Melbourne, where I attended Ormond College, and I've completed 5 full marathons right up to this date, including one in the full Ironman, which is a 3.86 kilometer swim, a 180 kilometer bike ride, and a full marathon after that, which you do in a 17-hour time limit with individual time cutoffs as well, and you get the Ironman title if you finish it. So yeah, and my next goal is to become the first, like I said before, to become the first Sri Lankan in history to run a marathon on all 7 continents. So I always talk about this, my why, like why I wanted to do this, and the main reason is because I wanted to achieve something amazing for my country by being the first Sri Lankan in history to complete this potentially. Then the other why was that I'm a big believer in health and fitness and sport and nutrition, and I wanted to help inspire other people to lead an active lifestyle and to get fit, and in the process of achieving these goals, achieve also your life goals. And for my career, I want to be involved in this. And then the third reason is I'm helping raise money for the Boston Marathon. I'm raising $7,500 for trauma patients of the Boston Marathon bombings in 2013. And finally, a personal reason is I just think this is an amazing way to travel and see the world. I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity for me to achieve something and then also see different parts of the world while doing that. So what I do every week is on Monday I do an easy run, which is about 5 kilometers. On Tuesday and on Thursday I do a strength and conditioning workout, which is like 45 minutes in and out of the gym, but it's really intense, like high reps, lots of circuits, supersets, and basically it's like within those 2 days I cover all my muscle groups. I do a lot of on those days I also do a lot of flexibility and stretching as well. And on Wednesday and Friday I do an intense run, which is about 10 kilometers done at specific intensities of heart rate. And on Saturday I take a rest day, but on that rest day I try to incorporate some cross training. So I do either swimming or cycling, or I do yoga, I go for a massage, or I take complete rest depending on how intense that week has been. And on Sunday, which is my long run day, I do a long run, 2 hours plus, and I run anywhere between 15 kilometers plus. Usually I go up between 21 to 26 kilometers if possible. And yeah, that's about it. That's the secret sauce. So for my diet, I don't have a diet per se, but I follow 5 simple rules, and basically I eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. I eat an equal portion of protein and carbohydrates in each meal. And those proteins and carbohydrates are usually lean proteins and complex carbohydrates. And I eat those 5 meals every 2 to 3 hours. That's my third rule. And my fourth rule is I season my foods with low salt, sugar, and fat seasonings. So I won't be using things like mayonnaise and etc. I'll be using things like pepper and cayenne pepper and cinnamon and things like that. And for the fifth rule, I have an 80-20% rule. So 80% of the time I'll eat like this. So 35 meals of the week I'll eat in this sort of structure. So out of the 35 meals I eat a week, 28 will be in this sort of structure, and then 7 small meals I'm able to go out with my friends, and I'm able to live a balanced lifestyle. So this way it becomes more of a lifestyle than an obsession where I have to eat every single meal correctly. Also on the day before race week, I carb load, so I eat a lot of carbohydrates prior. I keep my protein level constant, and I keep my carbohydrate level. I make it go higher, and on the day of the race, I eat only liquid nutrition. So I take gels which contain electrolytes, carbohydrates, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and then a little bit of caffeine as well. So I mean, I guess the reason what I do is you have to know your why when you're starting. You have to know, and the motivation has to be intrinsic first. You have to know why you're doing it, and what I do is before I start any goal, I write down what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and that way, when the hard moments come, I look back upon that sheet of paper or the document, and I think about that. I think about the reasons why I started it, and those reasons, if sufficient enough, for me, I mean, for me, they're sufficient enough, so they're enough fuel to keep me motivated in the long term as well. I think that the main thing is to start small and start slow, and then eventually build up. You can't run a marathon. You can't learn to run a marathon overnight. You do take time to do it, but the main thing is you have it in your mind that you want to. I think running a marathon, or achieving something, or doing an Ironman, or achieving something big, starts with small steps. But you have to have the vision in your mind that I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking to achieve the big goal. So you have to start with the mindset of thinking you can do it before you even begin, because that is absolutely key. It's more in the mind than in the body, to be honest. So I would like to thank my family, my parents, my grandparents, my wife as well, who's extremely supportive and gives me all the emotional support that I need in order to do this. My sponsors as well, they have been absolutely helpful in everything I've done. Yeah, that's about it.
You want this